Where the fuck is it? That one. We did once, didn't we? Ah, hello. Hello to you too. Hello. Can you all hear me okay? Can you all hear me okay? Papa, can you hear me? Formerly Wilson Family Funeral. Funeral? Jewellery. Where the fuck did I get funeral from then? Hang on a minute. It's a bit dark. That's better. You can see me now. How is everybody tonight? It's been a while. Decided to have a few days off. I was just tired going off after having a bit of time off, then going into work. Just been tired, so I thought, you know what? I'll get myself back into it. I will get back into work, and then I will start streaming a bit more. I'm hoping to do maybe a Thursday and a Saturday stream this week, but who knows? Right. Got Deathwing Knights and Sternguard Vets. Love it. Great models. Great models. Sorry, let me just set this up, make sure it's all working. So yeah, so there's a few things we need to go through from Thursday onwards, really. Because we have had a few things come out. We have had, rules. We've had pre-orders. We've had Sunday previews today. I'm feeling a bit... Hang on a minute. That's better. Oh, shit, I was about to take a drink of that then. No, I'm not fucking drinking that. What am I doing? Skirt Guard Veterans. Nice. Right, let's have a little look at some bits then. So, there's been a few bits. There is stuff that's coming out in 2 weeks. There's rules. There's all sorts. So first thing we're going to do is realise that this website is a dog shit website. This has all worked, but why is it just... That's worked. That's worked. What the fuck? Why is that spinning? Hang on a sec. Here we go. Finally working. Right, we got it working then. Yarick is coming back. Yarick is coming. We all knew Yarick was coming back. Are we all happy to see the Commissar return? Is everyone happy to see him return? Who's not happy to see the Commissar return? Apart from Gazgul. Gazgul might have a thing to say about it. Gazgul's not a fan. Sorry, I'm just making sure things are working. So there's been an update for OBS, and there's been an update for the my graphics card. So I'm just checking everything's running okay. So sorry about this. Bit weird looking over the top of you. Yeah, everything seems to be running okay. Perfect. Right. Yes. So here we go. I don't know why I paused them for a bit. Yarick is here. No clue who he is. Well, that is him there. That is Commissar Yarick. That is the man himself right there. He stole that from a war boss who he killed, an orc war boss who he killed. And this storm bolter are things that Space Marine Terminators use. Be getting him in the battalion box when they come to pre-order. Hey. Maybe we'll have a chat a bit later on. But yeah, so there, Yarick is coming finally. I want to get him just for the rule of cool, but nah, I'm not going to bother. Not going to bother. Wazdaka. So that's an orc, and that's a big orc. Such a cool model. I'm glad they're finally putting little daft things like this on the back. You know, like what Deadly Print Studio do? It's nice that these have started doing it now. Because what you'll find now is they've done like this and people will start painting it different ways and whatnot. So it's good they've started doing that. They can go away. Right. Commissar Graves in his big, formidable, whatever that is that he drives around him. The thing that I love about that is you actually get models who can go in the firing deck. You actually get models that can go in it, which is so cool. I love this big minigun here. I probably wouldn't paint that colour, the brassy colour. I'd paint it a different colour, but I do like that. I do like that. There she is, big fist. Crusader, how are we? But it's nice looking models. Anyone, any Sisters of Battle fans? Anyone going to be getting this? Anyone getting this? What a day, what a day. We will also have a little look in a minute as well at some points of some models that came out the other day that you could buy yesterday, I should say. We'll go through them in a minute. So, is anyone going to be getting this? Anyone? It's a nice, don't get me wrong, it's a really nice model, but I still play him. Moving on. I may get him because I do kind of have an Imperial Agents army, and the rules on him is stupid. So I am quite tempted to get him. Inquisitor Croyle. Well, if you've got Croyle, will you get Grab? So Crab and Goyle. Do you reckon? Non-stop building and base coating. And here it is. Everyone's been waiting for it. Now, what style do you paint these as? There's the question. Do you do your own custom? Do you do it Cadian style? You can't get that box, unfortunately, for two reasons. I'm guessing one is affordability and one is you're doing Iron Warriors. Custom, don't blame me. Custom indeed. But I do like the fact they've added these two in now. They've gone the whole tank thing. It's about time they put some other stuff. Want your skin? Yeah. You've already got 3 Rogaldorns. But that is lovely. That is lovely. And then there's also the battalion for the Orcs as well. Some copters. Helicopter. That's quite cool. Especially if you want to do an Orc army, that would be quite cool to get. I just don't want to do a Horde army. If I'm going to do a Horde army, I'm going to do Nids. I'm going to do Nids. Only because I could just speed paint my way through them. That's the only problem with Horde armies, the amount of models you have to paint. That is the biggest pile of shit ever. That's probably the worst battalion ever. I did, yeah. You got a load of them, didn't you? It's all. Oh, yes. So 2 other people, while I've got it in my mind, 2 other people have bought from Whaling Games. So I've had the emails through. So thank you very much for that. And obviously, people should thank them who are going to be here at the end of the year. We're now up to 8 transactions out of 65 unique visitors, which is a 12% sales ratio. We're now up to £46 in the Whaling Games. So we are now on to all... No, we could. We can now get a Dreadnought. We're now at stage... We just hit stage 3, so it was character, like a squad of some sort. Then it's a vehicle. And then the next one's a combat patrol. So once we get to 100 quid, we're at combat patrol money. Wish more armies had helicopters. Yeah, that would be cool. Imagine Imperial Guard with helicopters. But that is a load of shit. That is a load of shit. Don't get me wrong, these Death Watch are brilliant. I've actually found as well, Wilson, I found that head with the Mark 6 helmet that came with Sabodin Khan. So I can put that on Ragnar Blackmane. So I've got a helmet for him. I don't think the shoulder pad... I've actually got a White Scars shoulder pad, but I think it's Phobos one out of this kit, out of the Death Watch kit. So I do have a shoulder pad for it. I think it's that one. I think he's wearing it there. Oh, no, it's not. That's the Space Wolf one. But I've got some heads as well with this, so I'll be able to find a... I don't know if I'm using a head on it. I'll be able to find little bits and bobs that I can put on him. But yeah, I don't like that. The Sisters one, if you like Sisters, that's not too bad, I suppose. I think it needs one more model in it for it to be called a battalion. I think it needs a big model. I know it's got these 3 here, but they're not massive. Then a shed load of books are coming out. So Armageddon. I think I'll buy this one. I think I will get this book. and the dice, because it's Yarrick. So I will be having a chat with someone tomorrow and going, hello, can I have these, please? I don't think I'll get in the Gazcool ones. And then we've got Freebooters. The Freebooters code. Anyone getting that? Anyone getting that? And then Death World 20th Anniversary. War Ablaze. Anthology. Legends of the Wah! Yarrick Omnibus. See, I just listen to the books now, I can't be arsed reading them. Some French and German Demolishers. Some French and German Yarrick Imperial Creed. And there has been some winners of... we'll skip through that because there's never anything good on Warhammer Plus anymore. But there's been some winners. I know I'm going to go back to this one in a minute. Finally, we're pleased to announce winners of the Titus versus the Huron Patrol Box. Yeah, it wasn't any of us. There was H. Wardle from Hexham. Is H. Wardle here? Congratulations. Is Jay Sherpen from USA here? There's another 2 USAs. Okay, hell. 3 USAs. You fuckers. Tell you who's being looked. 4 USAs. Fucking hell. Tell you who's being looked after. That's shit. That. But there is going to be another reveal tomorrow. Don't forget. And it's a rather striking chap you might have seen in the epic cinematic trailer. Who do we think that is? Who do we think, chap? Who are you thinking that is? A rather striking chap. See, I was thinking it's the jump captain. I was thinking that, but it's out of sync. Because they do Orcs, Space Marines, and we're on Orcs. Because last week we had the... Oh, no, it is. No, it's right. No, yeah, we are. Yeah. Jump pack, it is, yeah. No, because we had the Weird Boy, didn't we? Yeah, no, sorry, my bad. Yeah, it's Jump Captain. Yeah, it's Jump Cap. It's the Jump Chaplain, even. It's the one everyone wants to see. Better be fucking good. Better be good. Yeah, so that was what we missed. That's what all the stuff that we saw today. Now, there have been some rule reveals, which is quite good. I'll skip through that one because no one's interested in it. This guy looks fucking cool, right? I'm thinking of getting him. He's probably he'll be in every single army for Imperial Agents, right? So we've got a 12-inch move with toughness 4, 3 up save, 4 up invuln, 6 wounds, leadership 6 OT2. He's got this Jindrali Tox Cycler, which is 36-inch range with heavy and precision. It's 1 attack. He's hitting on 2s, strength 6, AP -2 and 2 damage with anti-monster 2. He's basically shooting Primarchs, because Primarchs have the keyword monster. He's shooting Primarchs on 2s and wounding them on 2s. Fucking nuts, that. It's fucking insane, that one. Then he's got his Stub Carbine, 2 shots, pistol, hitting on 2s, strength 5, AP -2, 2 damage. He has Lorn up, so you can't shoot him unless you're within 12. He scouts 6 as well. He has the Butcher's Blade, 5 attacks, hitting on 3s, strength 4, AP -2, 1 damage. And then Garrelisk's Claws and Teeth, which is an extra attacks weapon. 4 attacks, hitting on 4, strength 5, AP -1 and 1 damage. What he allows him to do as well is on my Signal Fire. After this unit is shot, you can select one enemy unit hit by those attacks, and until the end of the phase, each time an agent of the Imperial Infantry battle line model from your army makes an attack for that enemy unit, you can re-roll the hit roll. Very nice. So basically, if he shoots first, he puts Oath of Moment on that target, which is pretty good. And then Tox Cycler, in your shooting phase, after this unit is shot, if this model scored a hit with its Tox Cycler, until the end of the battle, add 2 strength and 2 damage characteristics to this weapon. That's only if he hit. He doesn't have to damage them. It's only if he hit. And you can do that up to a maximum damage characteristics of 6. So you can do it twice. But it doesn't say anything about the strength, so the strength can keep going. And keep going. So add 2 strength and damage characteristics of weapon to a maximum damage characteristics of 6. The strength can keep going. So every time you shoot in and you hit in, it's going from strength 6 to strength 8, strength 10, strength 12, And then by the end of it, it'll be strength 14. He's pretty fucking decent. He's an epic hero. He doesn't lead anything because he's alone up. He's pretty fucking decent. And he's got grenades as well. He's pretty good, actually. Kids are shouting. We got some more Astra Militarum rules. Okay. Commissar Graves. Commissar Graves is a bit of another one. 12-inch move on the Commissar. Toughness 8, which is kind of weak, but it's a big target. 3 up, 4 up. 12 wounds. Leadership 6, OC 5. Okay. One sec. Thought the kids were arguing. They're just having a giggle. Right. So it's got the Chiron Gatling cannon. Where's that name? Where do we know that name from? I wonder if we're going to have the Acheron missile launcher or something. Fucking kids, have a word, chaos. Right. 24-inch range, 12 attacks, hitting on 3, strength 5, AP 0, 1 damage. And then you've got the Prefectus Heavy Stubber, which this guy is shooting over here. Oh. Michael's back! Hello, Michael. How are you? Right. So, he's also got the Heavy Stubber, which is 36-inch range, 3 attacks, rapid fire 3, hitting on 3, strength 5, AP 0, 1 damage. Okay, very nice. Now he has a lot of extra attacks, so if you get it into melee, it's a vehicle that's pretty decent in melee. So you'll always hit first with Power Sword and Manus Mortis, right? Because the extra attacks you always do second, or else you can't do the first one. 5 attacks, hitting on 2, strength 6, AP minus 2, 2 damage. So that's your main one. But then you got your Enforcer crew, which is 10 attacks, hitting on 4, strength 3. So you could take out a few bits of infantry, as well as the armoured hull. So it's not too bad. But it does have one of the things that I absolutely love that it's got, which I'll go on to in a second. It's got the same tank shock ability that the Brutalis Dreadnought has as well. So I'll go through these little bits and bobs in a minute. It just says up here that he can issue 1 order, regiment or squad. That's it. And it says what types. Because I don't really know the rules for that, so I don't want to go too much into it. So he's got Mechanicized Spearhead. In your movement phase, each time a friendly Astra Militarum Regiment unit disembarks from this transport that is within 6 inches of this model, after that unit has been set up, this model can issue 1 order to that regiment unit regardless of how many orders this model has already issued this turn. Oh, that's not bad. I'm guessing that's pretty good. I'm guessing the orders will be something decent that it use. But also as well, you got Brutal Disciplinarian. Yeah, no, Toughness 9 will be pretty good. I mean, the tank shot doesn't quite work the same as that one, but I'll show you in a sec. Once per turn, at the start of any phase, you can select 1 friendly Astra Militarum infantry unit, excluding units that only contain 1 model, that is battle shocked and within 24 inches of this visible unit. If you do, one model in that unit is destroyed, and that unit is no longer battle shocked. So basically, you just kill one of your men and you're no longer battle shocked. But it does have this. Each time this unit ends a charge move, you can select 1 enemy unit with engagement range of it. On a roll on a D6, on a 2 and a 3, it's D3 mortal wounds. 4 or a 5, 3 mortal wounds, and on a 6, D3 plus 3. So that's the same mechanic that a Brutalis Dreadnought has, which is pretty decent. Because if you charge into something and you roll that 6, all of a sudden it's like you've just knocked at minimum 4 wounds off it. And then you're doing all these melee attacks. So it's pretty fucking decent, mate. Pretty fucking decent. Moving on. Then we've got Commissar Graves herself. So she's not bad. 6-inch move, only toughness 3 because she's human. 4 up save, 5 up invuln, 4 wounds, leadership 6, 1 OC. She just has a standard bolt pistol, which is, she can shoot it on 2, strength 4, not too bad. Melee's not too bad. 5 attacks, hitting on 2, strength 6, AP minus 2 and 2 damage, which is not bad at all. It's basically a pretty, bit of a poor power fist. It's hitting on 2s instead of 3s, but it's only strength 6 instead of strength 8. So it's not too bad. Icon of Discipline. This model's unit is eligible to shoot and declare a charge in a turn at which it fell back. So that's nice. So you can be charged, and then if you don't all die, you can all move back, shoot, and then run back in again. And then once per phase, at the start of any phase, You can select one friendly Astra Militarum infantry, excluding units that contain one model. That unit is battle shocked, and within 12 inches of this model, they're no longer battle shocked. Dead easy. She can lead Cadians, Catachans, command squads, Death Corps, Krieg, Castrakin, combat engineers, Tempestus Scions. So she's not bad. She's not bad on her own. She's not bad. Not great, but not bad. And then we have the Centaur. Ooh, let's have a look at the Centaur. No, I don't want that one anymore. Don't want that one. Here we go. Centaur. Right, 12-inch move. Not bad. Not bad. Toughness 7, which you kind of expect. I mean, you'd like it to be tougher than a Custode, but, toughness 7. Well, it's a Custode Terminator. 3-up save. Nah, I'll take that. 10 wounds is alright. Leadership 7, OC2. It's got a pintle-mounted heavy stubber, so 3 attacks with rapid fire 3, hitting on 4, strength 4, no AP, 1 damage. An armoured hull, 3 attacks, hitting on 4, strength 6, no AP, 1 damage. Its beautiful little thing is the fact that it has firing deck 12. So in your shooting phase, any model that's in it can shoot, regardless of what it's carrying. If you've got a group of 12. So a 10-man squad plus like 2 leaders or whatever, but 12 of your best can just go. So it's got more than just that pintle-mounted heavy stubber now. While one or more of your units embark within this model, so you've got rapid strike vehicle. While one or more units are embarked within this model, unless this model is battle shocked, add 1 to the model's OC for every 3 models rounded down embarked with it. That's not too bad. Heavy weapons team can shoot from it as well, yes. Anything. You've basically 12 models, regardless of what's in there, can shoot. So imagine you stick something in with like las cannons, heavy bolters. I mean, I don't know too much about what weapons they can use and what heavy ones with Astra Militarum, but stick them all in that. It's pretty decent. Hopefully next, when will it be? Yeah, just before about 3 weeks, the rules will come out from, so we'll see how many points there are. That one's done. And finally, the Hippogriff. Right, 12-inch, toughness 8. Sounded a bit dodgy. But yeah, 12-inch, toughness 8, strength 3, 7 wounds, leadership 7, OC2. Now this has got convoy escort vehicle. In your shooting phase, after this unit is shot, it can make a normal move up to D6. If it does, until the end of the turn, this unit is not eligible to declare a charge. So it can basically move out of the way after it's shot. So it can reverse out, shoot, reverse, drive back in. It can be hidden. It's an escort vehicle. And it hide behind things. So it can hide behind commissar graves and stuff like that. So it comes as standard with a Vigilator cannon, a heavy stubber, and armoured hull. So Vigilator cannon is got assault, so you can charge and shoot. It's got blast. So for every 5 models, it's an additional attack. 36-inch range, so it's D6 plus the blast. Hitting on 4, strength 8, AP minus 1, 2 damage. Not bad. Not bad. It's also got a heavy stubber, which is assault. Again, rapid fire 3, so it's the same as the last one. 3 attacks or rapid fire 3. Hitting on 4, strength 4, no AP, 1 damage. And the armoured hull. Now, you can swap out your Vigilator cannon for a Chiron Gatling cannon, a Melter cannon, or a heavy las cannon. So the Chiron Gatling cannon is assault again. 12 attacks, hitting on 4s at 24-inch range. Strength 5, no AP, 1 damage. Las cannon, again, assault. Assault las cannon, fucking hell. 12 inches plus D6. Shoot your las cannon. 1 shot, hitting on 4s. Strength 12, AP minus 3, D6 plus 1 damage. Melter cannon. Assault and Melter 2. 18-inch range, 2 attacks, hitting on 4, strength 9, AP minus 4, and then D6. And if you're in 9 inches, D6 plus 2. And then you can have a Melter gun on the top if you want to swap that for the heavy stubber, which is assault, Melter 2, 12-inch range, 1 attack, hitting on 4, strength 9, AP minus 4, D6 damage. And then armoured hull, pretty basic. 3 attacks, hitting on 4, strength 5, AP 0, and 1 damage each. So not bad. Not bad. It's got smoke as well, which is good. And then, what else was there? Here we go. So there's new rules to combat as well. So the new combat rules now have changed quite a lot. So engagement range is now 2 inches, which is massive. It's massive. I think we covered this the other day, but that engagement range now is 2 inches. So if you get your model within 2 inches, you're in combat with it. It is huge. Huge. Which means charges now are 8 inches instead of, deep strike. It's just ridiculous. I can't wait for it to come out so we can do some videos, because I'm trying to get a load of stuff painted ready for it so we can do some little videos on how it all works. So this is how your assault phase works. This is how your shooting phase works. Just so we got a load of videos on the channel for it. But that is pretty much that. Is there anything I've missed? Did anyone get any of the Saturday pre-orders of the fact that there was 2 or 3? There was the City of Ash thing. There was this box set, and there was a book, I believe. And that was it. That was it. It was the complete pointless fucking one at all. Any Space Wolf fans in? So like Nate or whatever. Pages from the Black Book's a bit of spacey wolvy goodness. City of Ash was gone quicker than the It was gone quick, yeah. Speaking of Defilers, let's have a little look at something. What do we reckon? Crusader, you shut up. You probably know this already. Points-wise. So, nobody say anything just yet. Let us get the rules up for Kravik Morn. Oh, we don't want Sigma. Piss off, Sigma. Kravik Morn. Because you know all the answers already to this. Let's get Kravik Morn's rules up. And let's get the Defiler rules up. Where is it? Not there. I just want to get the rules on the screen. Where the frick are the rules? Hang on one sec. Here we go. New rules. Right. Oh, for God's sake. Fucking website. Close a load of these down. Why is this website? It's the only website I know of that doesn't work. See what I mean? Well, you can't see because I've not got it on the screen. See what I mean? It's the only website that don't work. Everything else works. Right, close that one. Right, let me shut this down. Start again. It's such a shite website. Shite website. It knows you, yeah. That's why I have everything all pre-open, just because I know what's going to happen. It's the only website that doesn't work. Let me try it on this. Warhammer Community. That ain't going to work. Sometimes I have to put on a VPN just to get it working. Come on, what are you doing? Oh, that ain't working. Tell you what, let's try it a different way. Kravik Morn datasheet. Nah, I thought I'd get in the back way. It didn't work. Is this going to work? It's only when I stream this doesn't work, you know. Here we go. Right. Oh, I fucking hate these websites that do this. Alright, here we go. So I've had to find it on this one. So this is for Chaos then. So Kravik Morn. Okay. So he's the one who can make it so that what he's leading, i.e. the Mutilators and the Obliterators, can choose a hated foe and re-roll wound rolls. So he's pretty fucking decent. How many points do we think Kravak Morn. How many points do we reckon he is? How many points? So he's basically picking an Oath of Moment target, and he's re-rolling wounds, and he's pretty fucking strong as well. So 110, 150. Crusader, do you want to put him out of their misery? And tell him how much? I'll let Crusader do this one. I forgot. 120. Chaos was closer. Chaos was close. 120, which is not bad. He's a Terminator unit. He's not bad. He's not bad at all. Mutilators. Right, Mutilators. I don't want a Porsche. Go away. Right, Mutilators. So you get a unit of 3. Okay. So they come in a unit of 3. They have the 3 lots of melee weapons. So you have the sweep, the strikes, and the thunder blows. All right. They've got deep strike, dark packs, and you can re-roll charge unit. You re-roll charge wounds, and then it's got like the built-in deep strike that the jump assault intercessors have. So when each 4 up, it suffers D3 mortal wounds. So how many points do we reckon the Defilers are? The Mutilators are. How many points do we reckon the Mutilators are? 180? That each or for 3? 200 for Greasy Pieces? 200 is actually bob on. They are 200 points. 200 points. Right, let's get the Defiler up. So we'll have a look at the Chaos Space Marine one. So the Defiler. Right, so we've got a standard, the standard Space Marine one. Chaos Space Marine one. So the Defiler is pretty good, yeah? 12-inch move, Scuttling Walker, Demon Forge. So it gets... Fuck off, website. It gets a few bits and also some big fucking weaponry. How many points do we think the Defiler is? Just for standard Chaos Space Marines. How many points is the Defiler? Movement 12, toughness 11, 3 up save, 5 up invuln, 18 wounds. 18 wounds. Lots of heavy ranged attack. So he comes as standard with the Hades Battle Cannon, Excruciate Cannons, Bale Flamer, Heavy Missile Launcher, and Shearing Claws. Sorry, 2 Excruciated Cannons. Grease Piece is following Chaos and getting them right twice on the run there. 250, which is not bad at all. Let's see how much he is for World Eaters. So he's the same for World Eaters. Death Guard, the same. Thousand Suns, the same. I think it must be the same for them all. Yeah, so he's 250 points on them all. There's nobody else, is there? Because Custodes nothing's changed on the Custodes as far as I'm aware. Because it was more of a Horus Heresy thing that's come out. You got the Chaos Codex now, you've been reading up. But yeah, Mutilators, so Cravat Morn, 120. Mutilators, 200, so there's that, 320. So 570 points. That's not bad, actually. 570 points, so a quarter of your points for a kick-ass boss, 3 Mutilators, and a Defiler. That's not bad. That is not bad at all. Mutilators will be there on Monday. Nice. I need to start painting. Well, if she lets me, I need to start painting Chaoses. Excuse me, a bit of wind then from out of nowhere. So today we're going to do some paintings. I hadn't heard anything from Amy, so that's why there's no repo. Amy said she'd get back to us, but nothing. So, we obviously have got this box, which we know we've got. So that officially came out yesterday, which has got all of this in. It's got all of that in. So that's built, and that's built. I just need to build all of these. But the reason why I'm doing Custodes this week is because I've been challenged to a game, and I thought I'd try something new. So what we're going to do is we're going to carry on the colour scheme of this. So that's the colour scheme that we've got. We're going to carry that on with this big guy. I think the gold has gone on better with him. Wasn't really a challenge. I accept. And we've also, because these are in my army for when I'm playing, I've also got a little tank. Got a little tank, which is pretty cool actually, because it just sits quite nice. So you got a little base thing that you get here that just sits like that. So it's quite a nice little. I mean, it goes on a proper base like, but I'm going to keep it on that. I'm not going to get the other one because it looks all right. That. But yeah, nice little tank. So the tank that you. Any advice? This is my advice to anyone buying the Custodes tanks that are out now. There's 2 different tanks that you can get. Let me just get it up and show you. That's what she said. Right. So in the pre-orders, they're not officially out. So in this box set came. That was the Annihilator. So that was the Custodes Annihilator Grav tank. That one is. So there's the Custodes Annihilator and the Custodes Standard, right? So if I just get this page up, I don't want the community. I want the shop. So if I go into new and exclusive, go to pre-orders, go back to here. Right. So you'll notice there's a Custodes Grav tank and a Custodes Annihilator. To these 2 here. So there are different rules for them. One's an infantry-based one, and one's a tank-based one. So the standard Custodes, that's the infantry-based one. That's the tank-based one. So in that box, that's where you get. So you can get either of these, and they both work in your 40k Custodian army. It's just you need to go into your date sheet for the Custodes. If you get the... Where's it gone? Hang on one sec. Let me get my army up. So if you select the Custodes Grav tank, because you can only select, in the 40k, you can only select the Custodes Grav tank. You can only select that. There's no Annihilator option. But both of these fall under the Custodes Grav tank. Because this thing here, the Custodes Grav tank, that has the twin Illustus. I don't know how you fucking pronounce it. I think it's Illustus or Illustus accelerator cannon. That's what these are. So that is 4 attacks, rapid fire 4, hitting on 2, strength 10, AP -1, 3 damage, twin linked. But this thing over here is a twin Aracus heavy blaze cannon on this one. So that's your anti-tank one, because that's 4 attacks, hitting on 2, strength 12, AP -3, D6 plus 2 damage, twin linked. But the rules are even better. So, if you have this cannon set up on it, you get... So every time it makes an attack with that one that targets an enemy unit excluding monsters and vehicles, it gets lethals. So this gets lethals on your infantry, or your bikes, or your dreads and stuff. Well, no, dreads is a vehicle. On your bikes and stuff like that. Whereas this one gets lethals that target monsters and vehicles. So that has lethal hits on dreadnoughts, tanks, stuff like that. Any monsters as well. The Primarchs. So yeah. So you can buy either of them and have them in your Custodes army. This thing can change here as well, so you can actually have... so that's the only thing you'd have to do. Sorry. See on the front here. Let me open up in both tabs so you can see it both. So you see how that's bolters? Fucking work, would you? Right, so that's the Arachnus. I think that's how you pronounce it. Or that's got the Arachnus Blaze Cannon. That's that one. With that one, that's the Elastus Accelerator Cannon. But you see these, this is the other thing here. You can't have them. They're the only things you can have. They're like a melter. You can only have the twin bolt cannon, which is this one. So when you're building it, don't build them. Well, at the moment, anyway. In the current rules, because you can only... The only weapon you can swap is what's on the top. So this is the one we're going to be painting today. There you go. Just so everyone knows. So yeah, so I've got that bad boy ready to go. So we're going to ink it. We're going to ink it. We're going to start painting these bits in the purple that we're doing. And we've also got our shield captain as well. So he is ready to go. He is ready to go. But yeah, I've got my army ready. The only thing I need to do is magnetize them. So I need to order some magnets and start painting some, because me Dreadnought's pretty much done. He's pretty much done. I'd like to get him and the other bits done. Do you want to know my army, Grease Piece? Do you want to know my army? Are we ready? So I'm going to have one shield captain leading the force. One shield captain in Terminator armor. 4 custodian guards with guard spears. 3 Alorus custodians, which are Terminators, who are going to be led by the shield captain in Terminator armor. Calidus Grav Tank. Contemptor Gladius Dreadnought. Sorry, Galatus Dreadnought. 4 custodian wardens with spears. 3 Venatari custodians. Another 3 Venatari custodians. Oh no, they're not out till Friday, till Saturday, are they? The Venerable Dreadnought with the cannon. A Venerable Land Raider. And 9 Vigilators. So I'm kind of mixing it up. So it's quite a lot in there. Quite a lot in there. So I'm going to have some Sisters of Silence. I've got 9 Sisters of Silence. My Sisters of Silence are great. If they charge you, they've got Executioner Great Blades. So 2 attacks each. They're hitting you on 3s. Strength 5. AP minus 2 damage with devastating wounds. They're stronger than a fucking Space Marine. They're stronger than Space Marines. But my Venerable Dread's nearly done. My Contemptor Dread's nearly done. If I can get these 2 as far as I can. Wardens are painted up nice. The Custodian's painted up nice. So I'll have some mix of colours. So it'll be quite cool. But yes, I'll shut up for a bit now. And we can crack on with some paintings. So I'm going to have to ink a few things now. Like my stream as well. Right, I'm going to open up the lobby. Is Slave streaming? He is, thank God. He's not going to jump in chat then. That's good. I'll open the lobby up if anyone wants to come for a chat. And you're not saying what you bring. That's fine. Hiya, Seismic. You're all right. I don't mind that. I don't mind that. Keep your secrets. You keep your secrets. Right, let's move this down out the way. Yeah, so I need to do a bit of inking to begin with. So we're pretty much straight in with... Oh yeah, so as you can see from... This is the colour we're going for. That sort of... That colour. Hang on, let's swap this over. So that's the purple we're going for. Mainly because you've not done your list. But you can see the size differences there. They're not too bad. but the shield captain's bigger. So they're not too bad. But yeah, what the oh, I fucking hate this chair. Really hate this chair. I'm gonna buy a new one. It just drops on you. You just sat there, all of a sudden the seat just drops. The fucking pipe things, you know, oh, it's just fucking done it again. One sec. I'm just gonna break it. Won't be a sec. It's so fucking annoying. You watch now. I'll just sit here now. Watch. I'll just suddenly drop. It'll turn me into a liar here. Watch. Let me fix my backrest. Let me sit on it properly. Maybe I've fixed it. Chaos will be downstairs now going, what the fuck was that bang? Right, I'm in the lobby anyway. Yeah, so I'm going to need to ink it. So we've got surf and sepia. There you go, it's just done it then as a move. I keep watching. Yeah, and I'm gonna bin this chair. It's just done it. I fucking hate this chair. Really hate it. There we go. I've just dropped it all the way to the bottom. So I'm fucking fed up with it. You sat there doing it and you go, oh, it's the fucking mechanism, you know, the air mechanism. It just, you sat there all of a sudden and like it just goes, doop, just drops you down and you're like fucking, so annoying. Fucking shit chair. I'm gonna get another one. I'm either gonna get another one or bring the leather one from downstairs up. Got 10 more Termagants left, and then you're ready for 2,000 points. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, everyone get working on your armies. Make sure if you come in on the 30th of May, you've got a fully painted army, because there are going to be prizes. There may be just one, there may be multiple, but there's going to be prizes for the best. Definitely a prize for the best painted army, but there may be multiple prizes. It just all depends on how many turn up. Because I'm hoping we get enough turning up so that we can do a couple of prizes, you know, like first, second, third, something like that. Which would be pretty cool. Yeah, let's get the old Seraphim Sepia in here. I'm going to have a big purple cloak on this one. But remember, if anyone's getting this shield captain, check your box, because I had a part missing. So we obviously had to kit bash the arm. So that's why my arm looks different than most people's. And like the angle of the shield. Because I had to kit bash it. Won't all be painted by then though. That's fine, because it's going to be because it's a public vote, i.e. the people who are there get to vote on who they think is the best painted army. It doesn't have, you know, it might not necessarily have to be fully painted. It's what you think is the best looking army there. The public vote. Fire away, Seismic. What is your question, sir? I will tell you a bit more about it in a bit as well. Got a question. Here's an advert. Da, 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 da. Jane, can you have a word with the kids? Because all I can hear is them. I know they're only playing around and stuff, but they're doing my nutting. Or if they're going to play around, tell them to do it downstairs, not right outside my door. What's your thoughts? I quite like them, mate. I really do like them. I love the idea, some of the ideas that they're coming through with. It's just, for me, from what I can see so far, it's going to improve the game. Definitely improve the game. On the W4K, some armies have like alliance thing. Yes, so if it can go in a 40k army, so if you can build it on the app and it's green, then yes. So let's say, for example, you want to bring a knight in a Space Marine army. Yeah, it's fine. You can do it. As long as it's on the app that says you can do it, then yeah, you're fine. So some more of the ideas that I want to do. So you're going to have... This is where the fun's going to happen. You're going to get half a table each. I knew what you were going to do. Of course I fucking knew what you were going to do. But yeah, if you want to take a knight in your Space Marine army, you can do. So the idea will be, right, let's say this is the battle map. Alright? So this is the battle map that you're playing, right? Centre board. Right? My army sets up here. Your army sets up there. Right? Let's say that's the end of the board, for example. Right? Now, you're only going to get this much of the map for your army. Alright? Because the amount of tables that's in there and the amount of people we want to come and stuff like that. Our proxies okay. Resin models. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah. As long as they look like what they're supposed to be, yeah. So, when you're setting up your army, you will only have half of the table. So your army will be here. Their army will be there. An army here, an army there. So pretty much, let's say that's one battle map there. That's a second battle map there. One army will be there, one 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 there. Right. So what it's forcing you to do is to either go alone. So you got your army, their army. There's other fights going on beside you. You either decide to fight one-on-one against them, or you can work with the people next to you. So, for example, I've got a gladiator tank sat behind a rock. All right, I've pulled it out, but I've got no targets. But I can see one of their targets or one of their targets. You can shoot that target. You've just got to work with the person next to you. So ideally, you want all of the movement, all of the shooting at the same sort of time. But you can decide to work with them. You can decide to work with them. The entire row can work together if you wanted to. And it's quite clever because you could have this unit advancing on you, on your guy next to you, and you just blast that whole unit and kill it. It's how it's going to work. Now, one of the other good things I'm going to do is, let's say this is the table. All right. You got 5 tables there. Okay. Let's say you're playing against someone here, and you've wiped them out. You then get a free movement up the board to wherever it is, but you've got to be 24 inches away. So basically, while it's in your allies command phase, you get a free you get a free move up to 24 inches away, but then you still get your movement phase. And that's how it will work. So basically, you're not going, right, move up here, 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 move up here. You literally just go, rip, and you're 24 inches away, then you can start joining in. And that's kind of how we're going to do it. And that's like a speed move, if you like. And then the idea will be when having it in a H sort of shape. So in the middle is going to be 2 forces fighting against each other. And that'll be Chaos Gamer with Abaddon. And we're going to have me mate Coops with Gilliman. And they're going to be fighting each other. Chaos is going to need some lieutenants. Coops is going to need some lieutenants. And they're going to fight and stuff like that. How many rounds? As many as it takes. There's no limit on the rounds. Just keep going. Keep going. Because it's an apocalypse game. It's to leave the last man standing. So it could be that Necrons, Chaos, Tyranids are surrounding the final bit where Gilliman is. And Gilliman's 1,000 points have suddenly got to fight 3,000 points at the very end. We don't know. It's how it goes. We're just gonna see how it goes. But you get there for 9, and then the game, you've got an hour to set up. We'll have a little chat and stuff like that. Meet people, get to know your neighbours and shit. So we'll have an hour to do that, and then 10 o'clock to go time. But we've got the place until 10 o'clock at night if we need it. But it'd be good. It'd be a good laugh. And you can stay around, you know, you can offer advice, you can have a chat. So if your unit gets wiped out dead quick, or your army, I should say, then you can just stick around and offer advice. I don't know if anyone's going to want to take it because you got wiped out straight away. Am I good at kit bashing and making unique models? I'm not bad. I'm not bad. I've got a few unique models. What are you thinking? Because I'm going to kit bash that thingy that you won. That I'm going to make him look very... I'm going to make him look very... White Scars. Yeah. I mean, you've seen me. You've seen all like my Blade Guard and stuff. They're pretty cool. It's got so much armor on that's going to be silver. Doing in gold, sorry. Doing a silver is going to be interesting. Because that's why I brought this up so I can see where the silver bits are on them. But yeah, the game will be good. There's I think we've already sold about 4 or 5 tickets already, and it hasn't even been advertised. So if you go in, get your payments in. Yeah, cool. It'll be a good day. It'll be a good laugh. And then the next day is Chaos Gamer's birthday, so we might go out. If you can get the day off work, we might go to we might go out for a drink after it. We just don't know where yet. Tons of Tyranid parts, but no bodies. I can't seem to find any bodies there on my own. I was going to get suggestions how to make some unique models, some giveaway models. Have you tried bits and kits? Because they normally have like loads of body parts and stuff that you can get. Bits and kits tend to have loads of stuff. But kit bashing them, just get I'm sure there'll be like third party places what just do models, or speak to I'll tell you who to speak to. Speak to Crusader, because he 3D prints a lot of small parts like that. Or Grease Piece or someone like that. See if they can like 3D print some for you. 3D print some like bodies and stuff. Building a 10-man Crusader squad right now. Extra bases. You can make yeah. Sometimes I just took an extra one in by accident. It's like I was making some models before I was streaming, and they've changed the bag that it came in, so it had a resealable bag, and I'm like, that's so much better to do because I can the resealable bags I can reuse for parts and stuff. There, gold is gold. Gold, a pain in the arse. The only thing I wish I'd not done is stuck his arm down, but it's not going to be too bad to get at, I suppose. Not going to be too bad. Trying to think where we could go for a drink if Chaos has got the day off, you know, for her birthday. Spillage. Obviously need to check babysitters and stuff where they can have the kids. Wait, it's not wanting it. Yeah, it was a good idea. Whoever's came up with putting the I was going to say halberd again, but I got shouted at because it's not officially halberd. The spear on his back. Good idea. Good idea. I've got loads of golds and silvers to do. Oh, he's falling off. The blue tack's coming off. The blue tack is coming off. There we go. The other thing I need to do is the actual spear as well, which is here. I do like the fact, I mean, I'm going to give him props for this. I do like the fact that there's no hand on this. There's no hand on it whatsoever. So what they've done instead is they put like where is it? I think I've filed it off. Yeah, it was just there. I filed it off. So they put like a little notch just there. So and then your hand you get it in two bits, like the fingers and the hand, and it goes around it. So you can have that spur. I mean, I was thinking of just having it like stabbed into the ground into something, but his base isn't big enough. So I'm gonna have it like across his back. Right, and this bagger. Oh, pick off. There you go. Yeah. This was pretty cool to put together as well. It wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. I done it last night whilst I was just chilling listening to one of the audio books. But it was quite cool to put together. Quite a lot of this bit's silver as well, so you don't really have to do too much on this one. Bits and kits are out of stock. Oh, grease piece might have some. Cool. There you go. It's always nice when the community comes together. I'm trying to think if I got anything, but I think I'd give it all away. Because all the nids from the main Leviathan box I didn't use. Get grease piece most of them. Put some music on in a minute. But yeah, I do like this Custodes kit. These new models are dead easy to go together. And because it's Horus Heresy, there's quite a lot of pieces. So I was putting some flying ones together before, some flying infantry. I can't remember what they're called, I can't say. They have like knee parts, thigh parts that are separate. So yeah, you basically get 3 poses and 2 lots of it. It's pretty cool. Dry brushing on this is going to be a pain in the ass. A lot of this is silver though, so the turret and stuff, you don't really have to worry too much about it. Kit bashing's always good as well. It always it makes it yours then, doesn't it? It's like a personal touch on it. Right, I'll do that one. The only thing I wanted to do was... Oh yeah, that was it. Where is it from above? There it is. Yeah, it's not much on it. It's mainly silver on the top. I'll use Balthazar gold for that bit. So it's mainly this one. Yeah, so you don't have to worry too much about doing much on that because that's a lot of silver. I should have really undercoated that silver. Only just started kit bashing. Now you're obsessed. It's great, isn't it? It's so good. And you can get Deadly Print Studio stuff for this as well. You know, like I've got the Gladiator and the Repulsor Executioner on like a grav base. You can do the same with this as well. Me and Greasepiece have been talking as well. They've been showing me some details on it. But we're trying to get Greasepiece to 2,000 followers on Instagram. So !GPP. And what he's going to do is he's going to do a giveaway when he hits 2,000. So he's just working on that. So when he's sorted it all out, we will we'll pop it on the disc or pop it on here and let you know. Spent all your money on Thursday, you could get the DPS stuff. But I do like painting Custodes. I just want at least... I want to try and... I've got my Dark Angels pretty much done. I've got 4,000 points worth of Dark Angels painted. So I don't really need to worry about the Dark Angels at the moment. I could do with getting... my Knights and my Custodes done, and possibly one Chaos Army. Maybe the EC, maybe Black Legion or something. Getting them done so I could do, like, when the new rules come out, some videos with it. So that's kind of where I'm at the minute, trying to get them all done. Just working the kinks out. Yep. As soon as we know more, you shall know more. Right. Push some music on. Turn the volume up on my thingy. See, I can't hear the music. Don't know why. Hang on. Why can't I fucking hear anything? That's why. That's why I couldn't hear. The PC decided to go, oh, no, we're going to have the music coming out somewhere else. Hey, Grease Piece, you know when we agreed to get shot by my minigun by Luna and Chaos? They were on about... Well, Chaos was saying we agreed to do it bent over so they could shoot us in the ass and try and get us in the bollocks. I don't remember this conversation, do you? Because we'll sort that in the summer. Probably end up going yours or something. No, I don't remember that bit. Chaos is like just being your bills and we'll shoot you in the air. I think that's bollocks. Because there's not a fucking chance I'm bending over getting shot in the cack pipe or fucking swinging bollocks. Not a fucking chance. She's talking crap, isn't she? I reckon her and Luna have been talking and like they're trying to fucking do some serious damage to us. Because you can just imagine, like, my fucking balls swinging, and your balls just swinging there, and they're going to fucking target them. And it'd be like that fucking scene out of Rick and Morty where it's a thingy bird person's wedding, and they got them bags that Alex the Rick and yeah, I've got to take me beating off it now. Yeah, it's something we're going to sort in the summer. And I think, in fairness, we need to get Capra there, because he's the one who's basically done the donation for it all. We need him there to help him film it. Face shots at 6 feet hurt. Yeah, that was my fault. Sorry about that, dude. If anyone doesn't know, I shot Grease Piece in the face at 6 feet with a minigun. There he is. I knew he was lurking. Yeah, we'll have to get Capra there so we can film it. I was thinking about it the other day and I'm like, hey, we need to sort it now. We need to do that in the summer. That's our little summer jolly, we'll do that. And if you two want to join me in the lobby, I'm sat there if anyone wants to come and join me. Don't have to, obviously. If you just want to pop in and say hello, whatever, it's fine. I believe we've been doing it an hour. So the bits I'm not really doing, they're going to be in the purple. So like this bit's going to be purple, this bit's going to be purple, this bit's going to be purple. So there's a few bits that are going to be purples. Won't be going too in depth in the bottom of it. Ah, a piece of the grease.
Alright, mate.
How are we, la? This you'll be introduced to this model on Saturday.
Hi, thanks for that model.
because of PlayStation.
Yeah.
Just going through this month. Yeah.
Keep breaking up a little bit.
You know what's on monthly games? That Tomb Raider game you gave me.
No, it's not. It's not.
I've just downloaded it. No, it's 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I've just got
chaos about it.
Yeah, I've just got Lords of the Fallen as well.
Yeah, we had a look
2 days ago.
Yeah. I'm also on a new headset. So did you see that Ghost Recon thing that Kaylee got us, the sugar skull on the headset?
Yeah.
So it's basically a PlayStation headset or a gaming headset, so Xbox or PlayStation, that is in the shape of a set of contacts or pelters.
Oh, cool.
So I was like, I'll give them a go. And they are well comfy and they work really well. So I'm giving my old set to the boy for when for his birthday, when he gets his little handheld thing that he's getting. Can't say what it is just in case he hears me. Otherwise you'll hear wah wah wah. I'm also painting as well.
Nice, what you painting?
So I've done the base from Deadly Prince Studio that I got from a Gladiator similar to your electric one.
Yeah.
So I'm just waiting for... So I've done I've sprayed it matte white and I've done some shield wall blue from Army Painter on it. And then I've gone over it with a Citadel Pilar Glacier contrast paint, so it gives you that bright blue. And then I'm going to go over it in parts with a watered down contrast of Talasar blue, which is slightly darker. So I'll have like the darker bits at the bottom, maybe at the top where it touches the tank and stuff.
Well, to be fair,
And then put a load of crap on it. And I've got 2 further repulsors I've got as well, but I need another 100mm base because LGS only had 1 in the other day when I went in.
Right. Thanks, Mike. We're on away now from hitting 20 quid.
20 quid.
Oh, don't forget the giveaways.
Nice.
The giveaways next
Sunday. It's
Sunday.
because I can hear myself echoing through yours. I'm like,
what?
You won't hear yourself through, man. I've turned it all down.
I can hear it.
Technical warning.
Technical warning.
Echo going through grease pieces.
Is that what it is?
Yep.
Oh, thank you, Michael.
To be fair.
Davos again.
How are we, Daniel?
Doing alright. I miscalculated getting me mini rig on the road.
Oh, yeah. Why? What have you miscalculated?
Well. Oh, echo's still there. I can hear myself. Basically, I paid for getting a new key done. I forgot the plus VAT.
20%.
Yeah, so then when I taxed it, I went into the overdraft.
Oh, so that's not like you.
By £9.
Oh, wow.
But because there's a fee on that, it's £29.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, we can all air double it. Have you? I'm trying to think where it's come.
What it could be.
Well, seeing the grease pieces is the only one that hasn't got an echo. It will be the Discord sounds going through grease pieces back out.
How do I get rid of
that? Is the audio coming from outside of your headset?
No, everything's turned down. No one. I've got the stream on, but the volume's all the way down.
Yeah, same with me. So it shouldn't do that.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody knows.
If it's going to cause a problem, I'll jump back out if you want.
Is your mic picking up your headphones? Then you've watched them.
Hang on, I'm going to try something.
There shouldn't be.
Has anything changed?
Let us talk now and we'll see.
Let us talk now and we'll see.
No, we can still hear.
No, it's still there. No, it's still there.
No. I just moved my mouthpiece away and didn't do anything.
It's a good mouthpiece. It sounds a lot better.
Yeah, well, it's the so Kaylee bought me a Ghost Recon collectible I've been waiting for I've been looking for since Wildlands came out in like 2017, and it's a sugar skull with all the Santa Blanca motifs over it and everything, and it comes with a set of pelters on it, and I was like, oh, that must just be part of the model. Didn't know it was a fully functioning gaming headset. So when I got it, I was like, yo, this is sick. So, yeah. Oh, hang on, she's doing something with my controller. Press that. Go to game base, press X.
To modify an STL.
And go to...
Unless you've got CAD or something like that where you can do it.
Quite hard.
Oh, you're thinking the controller's mic is picking up?
Oh, I can hear it now.
Yeah,
Echo,
now you're echoing too.
Go out of that.
Now we're all echoing.
Right, hang on a sec, let me try something.
Okay.
What about now? Can you hear anything now?
Let's have a little try.
Let's
No!
have a look right now.
Yes!
Yes.
What about now?
What about now?
What about now?
Yeah, a little bit later.
It's the speaker on the actual controller that's picking you up, not the headset.
PlayStation!
Turn the controller off.
Yes,
Going to PlayStation.
Would that not turn off his headset too?
Not necessarily.
yeah, it will actually, because it's plugged in. No, it's plugged into the controller. Hang on a sec.
Technical difficulties.
Technologia.
Speaking of which, my new ride's got a TV in the dashboard, which doesn't work. Well, it works. The audio carries on working, but it brings up a little screen saying, obviously, you've got to turn off the video whilst you're driving. I'm like, what's the point of that?
Has that done anything?
Let's have a little try. No.
Nope.
Oh.
I think it might be a classic case of the sticky tape over the mic.
Yeah. I've got one better. I'll do some blue tack. If I can find it. Where's it gone? There it is.
I never liked the idea of the controller listening to me.
It's because you can play certain games without having to have a headset, that's why.
Oh yeah, I get that. The bloody say out listens to me enough.
Yeah.
I'd like to know what's listening to me at any given time.
Alright, how's that?
Yep. No, still
I've covered the mic hole up with blue tack. How very strange.
Odd.
Don't have a resin print or software. I'm just wondering if it's worth downloading and giving it to someone who just to what if. Possibly. Maybe put it in Discord. There's a few people in Discord who got resin printers. Oh, 3D printers, sorry.
What I'm going to do, I'm going to leave the Discord. Kay's going to put me in the Discord on her computer. Okay. So then it should fix the problem. I will be back in a second.
See you, biscuit.
Ta-ta.
Okay, boys.
Long time no hear.
I know.
I have returned.
He has returned.
Is that better?
Yes.
It is, yes.
Alright, sweet. Yeah, it's just PlayStation being PlayStation. And this is the handy thing of having Kaylee's expensive PC next to my mediocre PlayStation.
It's good. It's good at doing what it's supposed to do.
Oh yeah.
I don't think they ever really thought about Discord when they made the PlayStation architecture.
You what? Say
I
that
think they
again,
did with Xbox. Versions I can think of.
It's been quite a while
You're
since
all
I've owned an
welcome.
Xbox. Thanks, babe.
All right, sweetheart. I mean, oh, sorry, not me.
Are you now playing sounds through Discord? Yeah.
I can play it through anything.
Oh, was it you? I thought it was Kaylee.
No, that was Kay's laugh.
No!
You're playing Discord sounds of you.
It's been a while.
Yeah, you get it out your system.
Oh dear.
I think we all need to, while I've got these keys as well, I think we all need to play that bird game.
Yeah, Kaylee said she's up for that.
Yeah, because it was a good laugh, that. And it's like a free key and stuff, so...
Yeah, it did look fun.
Me and Dan were playing, we were
That
enjoying
bird
it.
game.
When you got
Yeah,
multiple...
He accused me of practicing,
Practicing, yes, I
but
know.
I'm just better.
No, you're just one of them annoying people that's naturally good at everything. Apart from keeping a car on the road longer than 12 months.
Actually, no. I've kept like most of the stuff for like 2 years.
Well,
I'm
on the
pretty
Range
sure I've
Rover?
had the Volvo for 2 years,
Have you?
or at least a year and a bit.
Purple's
Oh,
looking nice, isn't it? That purple's looking very nice.
Yeah, it does look nice.
When I transferred my insurance over, I had 2 months left, so it must have been at least a
Close
year
to
and
it then.
3/4.
22 months.
So have you got it all sorted now then, have you? Is it on the road? Is it
Yeah,
driving?
she's driving. Yes. The only thing that I needed to do was get the key, because when you see the car, well, you've seen the car, but
I've
you
seen
was
the
looking
car.
at it from the other side. If you'd have gone to the driver's side, you see the smallest window on the back window, the back passenger door. That's not tinted.
Right.
Yeah, he said I've had to pull the fuse out because it locks itself, and I can't unlock it. And I said, well, you do know that you can pull off the little cap on the corner, so it's got a keyhole, so you can put the key in. So I didn't know that. I put the window through.
That
So I've got one tiny little untinted window.
That's
And
a
I figured
place
out
around the
it's-
corner.
So yeah, I figured out. I thought to myself, why the hell would a car lock but not unlock? Well, it's because the key's shagged. And then I looked at the key, and the key looked more ran through than Bonnie Blue. It's got no buttons left.
Lord.
Well, there's a place.
It was obviously his,
There's a
it
place
was obviously
by
his missus's car.
Mackey's that do it.
I called a guy out. I mean, it cost me a bit, but tell you what, it was worth it, because he came out because he had to order the key. He came out, he tried, and it didn't work. He spent like 3/4 of an hour there and figured out that it was the battery in the key that he got. Took it apart, realised he didn't have a battery. It's like a capacitive charger, so it has to charge by the car. So then you sat there again for another flaming half an hour, still nothing. It's like, well, this key's obviously a dud. Calls the person that he gets the key from, said this is a dud, and like, well, I'm going to a car convention tomorrow. They're there. I will tell them to bring a key. I will come back after the convention when you shut, because it was sat at my work. And then he came back the next day, 15 minutes before we shut. Packed up, got my old key, cut that key again, put it in, works, bang, fantastic, brilliant.
Nice. Oh, there you go. Wilson's added some STL files into Discord
Oh, sweet.
because he doesn't have a resin printer or software or anything. So what are the STLs for? It said the free STLs, but
You don't do printing, do you? The STL file is basically a 3D
no,
CAD
what?
file that.
No, what are they of? I
Oh.
mean, yeah. What
Yeah,
are
what
the
do they
models?
I will have a little nosy because we've got a printer here.
Yes.
Oh, Kaylee's having a look now. Probably Warhammer related.
Well, yeah, not like the last thing that I sent through the The airsoft team
Carnifex
chat.
and Hive
Carnifex.
Tyrant?
Bottom half of a Glock with a ball sack.
Glock
Yeah.
with a ball sack, yeah.
Whereabouts have you put them, Wilson? Whereabouts in Discord?
I'm guessing in the 40k section, because they've lit up.
Oh no, she's found them. They're in the 40k bit, I think.
Let's get a bit of the purples in here. Has anyone seen this tank's actually got tattoos?
Is that on the main picture, the gold 3 amp?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll show you. Show everyone now.
Yeah, it's tribal tattoos, it's outdated.
Here we go. So everyone can
I have a
see.
tribal tattoo.
And I have tribal tattoos, they're outdated. I got them when I was 19, nearly 20 years ago.
There you go. There's the tattoos that this model's got.
Oh,
Yeah.
go faster, planes.
They probably will, I bet, but it won't be that good. So we could probably print these models on our printer, but they won't be as good because obviously it's designed for a resin printer.
Yeah.
And ours is an FDM one.
But he was asking, does anyone know how to convert them or change them or anything? And I'm
You'd
like,
have to redesign the whole file.
yeah, it's like you need CAD or something, don't you, to do it, or something similar.
Yeah, best way to convert it if you want to mess about is Tinkercad. I'm pretty sure it's a free piece of software online that you can use that allows you to, design your own stuff and that. What's print
Pretty sure
out?
Tinker's free.
Go on. So Kaylee's scaled it to the full size of the plate, so it's like quadrupled in size, and it's a 4.5 hour print.
Right.
Yeah,
I'm tempted to
Tinkercad's
print
free.
one. I'm tempted to print one, just to see what the quality's like.
Do it, then we can use it for like terrain or something.
Yeah, could cut it up and have it like it's dead on the floor or
Yeah,
something.
yeah. Because there's no saying that all the Carnifexes are exactly, or the Carnifex and Hive Tyrant. Not saying that they're all the same size. There might be some that have grown bigger.
Yeah, because I've got a War-Round Titan head that is actually a piece of terrain that I printed when we first got the printer. That's pretty sweet. I just need to paint it. And I've also got, the full War-Rounder printed.
Yeah.
Obviously, because it's designed for a resin printer, the print's not brilliant on it. So I was thinking of destroying it, cutting it up and turning it into terrain.
Okay.
Like have the head, one of the arms, and part of the body, and then maybe have the other arm, the legs, the feet as like scatter terrain, maybe like it's been blown up or something.
Yeah, do it.
The good thing with this software though is obviously because the files that Wilson sent, I could essentially make like a fucking 30cm tall Hive Tyrant.
Yeah, that would be cool. Got loads of weapons and talons. You got 2 Tyrannofex heads, and you can buy heads for a Hive Tyrant. Okay.
Nice. Well, Kaylee's currently tinkering with it on the Bamboo website at the minute just to see what she can do. She's a lot better at it than me. I just select what I want to print and then go press go.
Go!
She's figured loads. She's been printing stuff for table decorations for her 30th.
Yeah.
And she's been proper messing around with it all, so it looks pretty cool. Whereas I haven't got the brain capacity for that. Me man, me silly. Oh, the print. Did you hear that?
No, go on.
30cm tall Hive Tyrant is just shy of 10 hours.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's a big boy.
Do it.
But it only costs just shy of £6 in filament to do it.
That's not bad at all.
It's a good thing with the Bamboo printers, they tell you how much it costs to print stuff. I would like to get a resin printer, but the only problem is having it in the bedroom with the other one. I'd end up gassing ourselves with it. I don't know how safe they are.
Yeah, it's a nice colour combination, the purple and the It's a good,
Oh, yeah, it
good
looks really
combination. Because you'll have a load of silvers like these, be silver, so it'll have a nice mix to it.
No, it looks really, really smart. That does.
I'd like to get
Nice
this
to see
done.
purple and not burgundy.
Yeah. I'd like to get this. I might have a week of just painting the Custodes so I can try and get as much done as possible.
Might as well.
And then fuck, I just put my little finger in it. Ah!
Oh no.
Told you about fingering your paint.
Can't help it, Daddy. It just makes me turn so fucking on.
No.
The problem is now you have to go back to it and find out where you slipped a finger in. There it is.
They were. It's going to be Friday night all over again.
Just need the bodies and he just needs the bodies and the leg. How much for a normal size Tyrannofex? Carnifex and Hive Tyrant. Wilson's
Normal
asking.
size. Did you hear that, Kay? How much for us to print a normal size one of each? Right. Let us do a test print, see what they're like, send you some pictures, and go from there, mate.
Sweet.
But it will not be a lot. It'll just be the cost of the filament and postage, probably.
And if a 30cm one's £6, then you got to imagine the two of them will probably be around about that sort of price anyway.
Possibly, yeah.
Maybe slightly more because it's two of them.
Well, worst case scenario can always bring. Wilson, are you coming on the 30th, mate? Because if you are, I can just bring it then if you want. But if you're a Tyranids player, I think I've got a load of Tyranids that I've never used, or the ones I've got a few out of.
Yeah.
I've probably painted half of them.
Mm.
So if you want them, Wilson, and I can find them, you are welcome to have them for free.
Lovely.
Well, I can't be arsed with them, so if Wilson's doing a Tyranid army and he wants some reinforcements, you're welcome
There you
to them,
go.
mate. I'd rather them to get used than sit in a drawer.
And if he was umming and ahhing about coming, he's got to come now, giggity.
Oh yeah. As Beyonce once said, coming all over the place.
Coming all over her face, okay.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'll test print them this week with the files being ready.
Well, Wilson,
There
if
you
you get the trade, one of us can probably pick you up from the train station.
Yeah, it's dead close as well, so train station's dead easy.
Yeah.
If you come in, it's
Yeah,
probably
it's
be
only behind it, so.
probably be Banky, I imagine.
Yeah, one of us can go and get him.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
don't mind. But yeah, if you come in, Wilson, I'll bring them Tyranids. If not, just sort of postage money and I'll send them to you, mate. You know, help everybody out and stuff. And like, in fact, while I'm on the stream, because I've got a wireless headset, I can actually move. So I will have a little look at what I've got, because I've got a rough idea where they are.
Capra, are you gonna? I know you're not gonna play because you don't have an army or anything. Are you gonna pop your head in on the 30th?
30th.
30th of May.
It's a Saturday, but I'll try.
Yeah, it's just we're there all day. Obviously, if you just come in to see us, and you're not paying anything, alright? It's only if
I
you
should be
don't.
at my overdraft by then.
I could always, Dan, I do owe you that. I've got that, what's it called, that grip printed for you, you know, for your thingy, your PTS rifle. Yeah, the battery extension thing.
Pick what? Oh,
I've got that for you, so I need to give you that at some point.
an extension from my ARP.
No, it's for your PDRC.
Oh, yeah.
I did one for Martin and I did one for you as well.
Oh yeah, that was.
Well, we're going
I
Epics
forgot
on
about
Saturday, aren't we? So we can do it then if he wants to swing by.
Yeah, could always bring you with me if you just want to nip in for 5 minutes.
You wouldn't have been in there yet, would you, Capra?
Epics.
Yeah.
That's the old bomb up shop, isn't it?
Yeah.
So he's very familiar with it.
He's very familiar with the shop, but it'll be a surprise. I love seeing people's faces who haven't been in there before, like Nate and yours, and.
Well, I went in there when it was the fireplace, so.
Yeah.
But it was when I went in there when it was bomb up. It felt weird because there was walls that weren't there.
It's the fact that they still have the big bomb up sign up.
That must help at some point. Have you seen how there's a place not too far away from them? It's on Pink Eye called Celestial Collectibles. They got knocked over.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
So where they are is probably helps them because there's an absolutely big dock off gate.
He said that. Yeah, Lance was saying.
Yeah.
They knew what they were doing because the audio turns around. You can hear them saying, "Don't bother with the slabs," because the slabs have got RFIDs on them.
I forgot there's a load of stuff in this drawer that I forgot I have. So I've just found a Primaris Outrider painted blue. I didn't even know I had. I found a Storm Talon gunship that I didn't know I had. I found another Outrider. I'll tell you what I have found. Do you remember the metal Space Marines with the sidecars on bikes?
Yeah.
I've just found 2 of them.
You can use them as your ATV.
I've got an ATV.
Have another one.
But that's... and then I've got some of the singular dudes. I have just found a Razorback as well. Like I knew I had one Razorback, but I just found another one.
Yeah, it's no real point. You can't really use them.
No, I know.
What you're best doing with that is giving that to people who play Chaos or Custodes or sell it, because they can still use rhinos.
Well, I'm building a Chaos army, aren't I? So I could chaosify it.
Yeah, so you just don't put the gun on the top.
Yeah.
And it's just a rhino then, because they are actually really good to have in a Chaos army, especially like you put your legionaries or your havocs in there.
Oh, I bought a set of havocs the other day.
Yeah, put them in it. Be great, because you got firing deck with it as well. So
yeah.
You just shoot at the top with your big guns.
Nice. I've even got one of the old speeders as well.
Nice.
But there's no pilots in it, but I could use that for a bit of terrain, all crashed up and shit.
So there you go. So that's going to be the look of it.
Oh, very nice.
A bit of purple, and in a bit we'll do some of the firing deck 2. There you go. So 2 of them can shoot at the top. So what you could do, if you've got any like spur Chaos models, you could actually build the Rhino with 2 of them stood at the top shooting out.
Yeah, that's very true. I probably will have some spares. I'm going to do some of this Storm Talon gunship as well, I think.
Because Chaos could do the next Rhino we get for Chaos. She's got some Chosen, which are like the smaller bases. So she could just have them. She's got probably about 5 or 6 of them that could just be at the top shooting.
Nice. Right, any more Tyranids stuff hidden?
Tyranids! If anyone's wondering, this is Leash Purple. Is the purple we're using here?
Leash Purple?
Yeah, it's an old colour. You can't get it anymore.
Sounds old.
Right, so...
there we go. I found a shit more.
What I'm going to do now is do some silvers on the Big Dread. Tell you what I've decided to do as well, because I was getting into it. World of Warcraft Wednesdays, or WoW Wednesdays. I'm gonna do the proper game classic.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna buy the expansion and do do that.
Cool. Found a lot of these Space Marines as well. A lot of undercoated Primaris. I found the 3rd Calgar I own. Well, I did one, and then obviously I got all that stuff off my mate, didn't I? That I bought off him cheap. So I've got a shit ton of Imperial Guard troops. I've got a load of Space Marines. I've got one lonely orc. What else have I got here? There's more there.
Put them in the ground, you'll grow more.
Fucking everywhere now.
Yeah, I will do Dawn of War when the new one comes out. That's what I'm waiting for. I'll do Dawn of War on the stream as well.
Oh, the new Warhammer one.
Yeah.
I've even got Sisters of Battle in here.
You were doing a FK, weren't you?
Yeah. And then I've got some old Tau as well.
I have heard rumours about the Tau.
Oh yeah.
I've heard the broadsides and the battle suits are getting a refresh.
That'll be why they did the Tau Cadre then.
Yes, they did the Tau Cadre and they did the they're going to be more like the Twin Lance.
Yeah. Well, I only got the Cadre set because I wanted Ruler Cool because I like mech suits. I need to finish them, to be fair. I've done Farsight and that's kind of it at the minute. I need to finish the rest off. Right then, so I've found all my Tyranid stuff. Wilson, are you still in chat?
I think he is. He's the one who put the last message up.
Right. So, let's see what we've got here. Some of these you'll probably have most of these, but if you want them as extras, you're welcome to them.
He is, yeah, he's here.
Right then, so that is... Bloody hell. So I've got a Psychophage that's sort of half-assed painted, it'll just need redoing. I've got 2 Von Ryan's Leapers, I've got a winged Prime. I've got 1.5 Rippers, Ripper Swarms, and then the rest of them, I've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, and 16 Termagants, or you know, the little foot soldier dudes that look like they have a little rifle.
Nice.
So, if you want them all, you can have them. And I've got the thingy of Mortrex, you know, the one that kind of looks like a winged Prime but isn't. That one's just built, it's not painted. Whereas the rest of them are primed in either white or Wrathbone or something.
That's got to be worth the 3-hour journey now.
Yes, please, thank you. No worries. I'll put a picture in the Discord for you, Wilson.
Yeah, me and Grace Peace will be at Epic's on Saturday playing a game, and I'm trying to find someone to play a game against Chaos because she wants a game.
Right, I'll put a picture in the Discord for you, Wilson.
So this is that silver broadside speed paint 2.0 that I got that I really like. I just think it just makes the metal look so much nicer. Because this model is basically just gold and silver, That's all it is. The good thing with speed paint, you can be a little bit thicker than normal. Ain't it weird how like painting fatigue goes? So last couple of days I've been like, I don't fancy painting. I got a bit of paint fatigue, you know, because I've been painting that much. And then all of a sudden I get offered a game against you, and I'm like, should we do Custodes? I'm like, yeah, paint fatigue's gone. Let's paint. It's fucking weird, isn't it? It's just weird.
Yeah, no, I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. Right, gentlemen, I am going to disappear because my back and my knees are killing me and I need to lie down because I'm a fucking cripple.
No worries, dude. Nice one for popping by.
Yeah, it's alright, mate. I'll be on the line tomorrow night when you're streaming again and probably Tuesday. So I'll speak to you both then.
It's a friggin'
Tatty, bro.
Ta-ta.
Ta-ta.
Always a pleasure. Toodles.
So yeah, it's a nice colour difference, isn't it? You need to add a little bit there. It's a nice colour to silver. Speed Paint 2.0. By Army Painter, is it? Yeah, if anyone's around the Warrington area on Saturday, we'll be in Epics and stuff playing a game. Me and Greasepiece. Custodes versus Blood Angels. We had a game with the Dark Angels v the Blood Angels. Very, very close game. Very close game. It came like, there was like 3 models left or something. So that was a good game. Considering it was only his 3rd game, he's learning pretty quick, in fairness to him. I'm not trying to go too in depth with like the rules and stuff, mainly because 11th edition's coming out soon, so some of the rules are going to change. Where else is it's obviously in there. Anything with this is trying to figure out which of the silver bits and which of the gold bits I'm not like messing up. Obviously do his sword as well. Yeah, I only undercoated this guy before. Because I was in work and that's when I arranged the game, Greasepiece, because he asked me if I'm free and whatnot, and I thought, I want to play Custodes. I want to play Custodes. Right, so I'll do for him for now. Mainly because there's a shed load of paint left. But all of this. Right, I should really open this in a new one. Right, go to Warhammers. Pre-order. I'm just having the pictures up so I can have a look at them as I'm doing it. There we go. Yeah, pretty much all of this is in the silver. So that's the first job. But was that Michael Everything and Everything that popped up before? Is he starting up again? Are you still here, Michael? Are you starting your channel again? No, you deleted it. But it was... I did see Michael Anything and Everything. Yeah, I think I'm going to need 2 coats of that. Well, actually, no, it might leave a nice highlight on this, actually. Give me all the gold highlight. We'll see as we go. I'm just thinking it may need a second coat. Been watching anything good recently, Capra, that you can recommend?
Well, look, me and the missus are watching The Rookie at the moment.
Is that Nathan Fillion? Is it that one?
Yeah, that's the one.
Not seeing that. Good?
Yeah, sorry, yeah.
I was happy they announced Firefly coming back. The only thing I wasn't happy about is they're doing it as a cartoon. Oh, right.
Well, they'd have to, wouldn't they? They're old.
I know, I know.
A, they're old. B, they want Wash.
Yeah.
Because if they're going to bring it back, they're going to have to bring back the whole crew. And Wash is
Dead.
a leaf on the wind.
Yeah. He's with the dinosaurs.
Oh no!
Should watch Quantico. Okay. What's that on? What is it?
Yes.
Prime? Is it? See, I'm restricted on what I can watch because I've got rid of my TV license ages ago, so I don't have telly. So pretty much everything I'm down to is like Netflix, Amazon. I need to watch Firefly again. I watched the beginning of the first episode a couple of weeks back, but I forgot to go back to it. Thinking if I had to go back and do this again, I'd paint it white and then speed paint over it with the gold and the silver. I think that's what I'll do next. Do that next time. Because I've got speed paint golds, I've got speed paint silvers. So yeah, that's what I'm going to try and do next time. Because I am thinking about getting the carrier. And I've got a Land Raider. One of the things that I don't mention it before, but Grease Piece is going to find out, funnily enough, on Saturday, is all of the weapons that Custodes fire, you're hitting on 2s. So I've got las cannons, so I'll be basically hitting him on 2s and wounding him on 2s or 3s. So no one really takes many shooty Custodes, but they're so fucking hard. Okay, why not? So I'm gonna have a nice big Land Raider with some Terminators inside, or maybe some normal Wardens or something. Let them run out, start doing some damage, because the transport that the Land Raider has says it can transport 7 Custode infantry. Now, it doesn't say you're restricted to baseline or battle line, sorry, or anything. So you can actually take some Custode Terminators in there. So there might be like 3 or 4 big Custode Terminators jumping out right next to them. And they are tough. Disney Plus or buy on Prime Group. Okay. Ah, alright, okay. Might give that a go. Because what we're watching at the minute, me and Chaos are watching Dark on Netflix. We're on the last season of it. It's a German show. It's like a sci-fi drama sort of thing. It's really good. It's hard to fucking follow. It's like who's who. It's weird as fuck, yeah. But it's hard to follow, innit? Because it's like they're in German and then it's like this is that guy and I'm like, who's that one again? Right, that's that. Who's he? Right, so they're from the future, they're from the past, right? So they're from an alternate reality now? Right, okay. Yeah, it's weird as fuck. We're only a couple of episodes away from finishing it. I just hope it never got finished before they answered the story. Which will piss me right off that we spent all that time and it's like, we don't actually know what the fuck's going on. So yeah, that's that. Look alright, get the first little bits on. Right, let's do... These first bits, yeah, these are... Yeah, the giveaway this week will be a week today. So that gives me a week to sort out questions and stuff now to get my ass into gear. So we're going to do giveaways now, the quiz night, the giveaways and everything, the last Sunday of every month. Only because it just makes it more sense. Like, some people can't be there if we do it like the last day of the month because it might fall like on a weekday and whatnot. Or if it's the last day, the last Sunday, most people can make it. Start of that one. Needs a second coat though. And then it's on to this. So this, pretty much on the top, there's not really that much that needs doing. It's all on the bottom. So it's all these grav plates here. So it's pretty much anything underneath here. So while I've got extra paint lying around, I might as well just start on that one. I've not got my readers on this time, so if I'm making any mistakes, I can't even tell. think we'll do this week. We'll have a week of Custodes stuff. Just to see how much stuff, apart from Wednesday. Actually, what time are we on now? 1:30. I'm wondering if I could set up... I'd probably have to download it on their furnace. Like the new World of Warcraft and set it up and stuff and have a quick look around, see what the differences are. Could do. Let me get rid of all this silver and we'll do that. I'm gonna have to buy the expansion, right? It's a nice speed paint, this. I like the colour, I like the depth of the silver. Different than like your lead belcher and stuff. Anyone getting any of the pre-orders when they come out? The Astra Militarum stuff, the Wazdaka. Who's going to be treating themselves to anything? Wazdaka would be good to get just for really cool, just so I've got him. Just painted up, but I won't be doing it yet. That'll be a couple of years, I imagine. Any good games, Dan?
I'm mainly playing Ready or Not or Sniper Elite Resistance.
I was going to say, you'll have to join in with Chaos, but she does it on a Friday, so but you're not available Fridays, are you?
It's available Fridays now.
She's too busy shooting her own teammates.
No, she likes barging through doors when they're when they've got bombs on them.
Yeah. I put a picture of my Trinoflax on Discord, but I need an idea of colour for the top canopy. Alright, let's have a little look. Let me just get these bits painted. need to come back to them, but it's looking nice. It's got a nice little bit of a contrast to it with the silver. The only problem is, because you're painting over gold, it's not holding perfectly well. Do I need 2 coats? Right, let's have a little look. Right, so you've gone for... Let's have a little look. So there we go. So you've gone for the red. Is that silver or grey? My eyes are fucked at the minute. I'd consider on that. If that's lead belcher or silver, that's purple on the top. Oh, sorry, that's Crusader. Purple would work, or black would work with grey highlights. Or if that is silver, someone like this that I'm using here, the darker broadsword silver speed paint, which you can't see. There you go, that one. Hang on one sec. That one, because it's a darker pigment. That's what I'd do. That's very nice. Oh, grease piece has got a load. Very nice of you. Very nice of you, sir. It's black with a silver dry brush over the top. Okay. I'd possibly then go for like a darker silver. Let's turn this music down a minute. There you go. I'd possibly go for a darker silver. Let me turn the music down. It's very loud. Didn't realise how loud it was. There we go. That's better. Can we go over 2,000 points, or is it 2k max? You can go over 2,000 points, but you have to buy a second ticket. So, like, if people want to turn up with Titans, like, if Dank was coming and he was bringing his Warlord Titan, which is 3,500 points, he'd have to buy 2 tickets for 2 spaces. So, yeah, just bring 2,000. Right, let's try a second coat on this, see how it looks. I've got some left here. That's holding better. Adds quite a lot to go over by. That's like 10% over. I mean, I don't mind like 5-10 points or something like that. But yeah, 240 points is a bit too much. But now we keep it 2k max because that's just fair then. That's just fair leaving it at 2k max. Because everyone will bring the same then. Because that's if you're playing like a tournament game or anything like that. That's what you'd have to bring there. Just gonna put some lines in it, and then let's have a look at this World of Warcraft thing. In fact, I might leave the World of Warcraft thing. We're doing that on Wednesday, aren't we? Apparently, you can get like really high level quite quick. You cut it down to 2005. Go on, I'll let you have 5 points over. don't forget you can only bring 18 Blade Guard vets maximum. Because it's whatever. Because you can only have 3 of each unit. Unless you're taking like Blade Guard Ancient, then you can have 7. You can have 19 of them. You have 12 sound. I could field 18 of them if I need to. Plus a captain with a shield and a lieutenant with a shield. I think I'm gonna have to wait for this to dry because it's not properly holding on. I have to wait for it to dry and go over the second coating. But there you go, that's the colour scheme that we're going for. Something a little bit different. Tell you what I will do, if it's not dried off fully. We shall do... do a second coating of this stuff. Yeah, I won't actually be playing as well on the 30th. I'm pretty much there just to talk and schmooze, if you like. So I was going to play it. It was going to be like me versus Chaos as the leaders. Or I was going to get, like, Coops to bring his World Eaters, so Angron would be there and stuff, and I'd have the Lion. That was originally going to be the plan. But the event said, could you kind of run it? Because they're not 100% up to date on all the rules. So they'll kind of be stuck, and they said they don't fancy, like, interrupting a game, asking, going back, then, like, asking, like, you know, interrupting every 5 minutes. So I said, yeah, fair enough. Makes sense. So no one gets battered by my Dark Angels this time, unfortunately. But it is a nice, nice purple. This nice purple. I'm looking forward to play these as well. I mean, their army rule is very much based on melee, because you get the martial Qatar, which is when I'm going into combat, melee combat, I can choose lethals or sustained on 5s. But I'm just going to try a bit more of a shooty approach. I mean, I'm still going to have Terminators. I'm still going to have Wardens, Guards, Dreads with melee weapons. So it's still going to be a fairly melee focused. It's kind of 50-50 really. But what I might do is on Wednesday, because I'm not doing anything on Wednesday, I'm not working around, I might build the four new models for the guard. I want to use the normal Wardens that are available now because I think they look good. It's only the guard that I think look crap. I'm going to have 6 Venatari, which I need to put in the army. They need building. No doubt when I got my readers on, I'll have a look at this and go, oh, I missed everything. And I can already see some cock-ups right now. But when I'm only blocking in, I don't mind a couple of cock-ups. Don't forget tomorrow as well as Monday Minis. So get your pictures of your minis ready. Just got a couple more sides to do, and then I think I might leave it there for the night then. Been streaming for what, 2.5 hours nearly? Shit, bit of paper. Bit of the paper came off from me on my wet palette. Nearly put a bit of paper on the fucking thing. Means my paints are very watered down. That'll do for now. But yeah, there you go. That's the colour sort scheme that we're going for. A little bit different. Bit of purples rather than reds. Yes, you can bring 310 gaunts if you want. Yes. Yeah. It's basically bring your best army. You're not going after objectives. You're not going after victory points or anything like that. It is purely you're fighting against the person in front of you with your best army, and you're trying to wipe them off the board so that you can then help the person next to you and make your way up. So I'm going to show you something now. Let me get rid of all these. Let me get rid of all these. Tell you what, leave them there a second. Right, I'm going to show you something. Let me get paint up and show you what I mean. So I'm getting tired, my eyes, aren't I? Right, let me turn the music off. The height of sophistication, paint. Right, let me make this a bit bigger. So the plan is, I'll get it up in once. I'll get it on the screen in one set. Select shapes. There we go. Right. So this is going to be the plan. So we're going to have, right, table there. Then we're going to have, I know it's not straight, but table there. And we're going to have table there. So this is the basic plan of it. What I should have done was just copy and pasted it all, but it doesn't matter. And then what we're going to do, I think it works out like 7 on one side, and then you've got table like there. Maybe even 2 tables. And then that one. This is only quick, so you know what I mean. So that's kind of the setup for the day. Right? It would be funny. I reckon you should do it. So that's going to be the setup for the day, right? So the plan is you get half a board each. So there's going to be one group there, one group there, one group there, one group there, so on and so forth. So you're splitting the board and the mat down the centre. So what you're going to have is you're going to have all the Imperium along here, 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 and the same here. So all of these are going to be Imperium. So they're all the defenders, right? And then you're going to have everything else. So you're like Chaos, Necrons, Tyranids, Tau, Votan, Gene Stealers, whoever else have missed, Eldari, Drukari, Demons, Iron Warriors, World Eaters, Death Guard, Emperor's Children, Thousand Sons, whatever. So you're going to have all them that side, right? And the idea will be that you've only got half a table each. So you've not got a massive table. So let's say I'm fighting here as, say, Necrons, and I'm fighting Custodes here or something, right? So I've got a choice. I could work with this guy here against both of you. So I could move my Necrons on, blast you, and then move on. Now let's say this defender here has wiped out this target, and he's moved on, or she's moved on that way, right? I'm still fighting the Custodes over here. So I'm carrying on fighting, right? Let's say then this army, who's pretty strong, has wiped out 2 lots of armies and is now moving on to this target, fighting over here. I then wipe out the Custodes and I've got, say, 1,000 points left. I could then, in the command phase for this guy, move to 24 inches away from these. So then I get my movement phase. It could be that you're battling it out with this person here for that long that you're all the way over here. So then in the command phase, you get to move to within 24 inches, and then you're back in the fight again. But the goal is there's going to be something here, because there's going to be a fight over this side, and we'll probably have this moved away from here a little bit. But there's going to be 4 people fighting here. You're going to have Chaos with Abaddon and his forces, Black Legion, with teaming up with someone against Coop's Ultramarines and someone else. And the whole idea is you need to get here and wipe out whatever's here. You need to basically take and hold it for about 4 or 5 turns. That's going to be the plan. And then they win. But yeah, that's the overall thing. So let's say you set up here and you're fighting here on this part of the table. You can decide to go, you know what, I'll fight against them, and I'll fight against them because I've got the range. So I've got Gladiator Lancer. He's got something over here that's doing a load of damage to these troops, but I've got a Gladiator Lancer sat there. I've kicking most of this ass, so I'll tell you what, I'll blast this off the table. And it's working together with the people who are next to you to get it all sorted. I wonder how much of this I can undo. Make it look clean again. There you go. Ah, 3 of them. Can't get the last 3. But yeah, that's the plan. That's what you've got to do. So what will happen is Chaos, for example, will be here. Coops will be there. There you go. CH. Then you'll decide, right, she's going to have, say, like 2 lieutenants. So let's say, just in this example, it's Capra and Greasepiece. So she'll say, right, I want Greasepiece fighting next to me, and I want Capra over here. keeping an eye on this bit. She may even have 3 lieutenants and go, right, I want Capra there, I want Luna there, I want Grease Piece over here, and that's how we're going to fight it. Coops might do the same. He might go, right, I know someone is really, really strong. Let's put someone over here. Let's put someone over here. So what will happen is they can start rolling the way down the board that way. So it's all about tactics. Because you might have one force who's just absolutely rock hard. He's getting all the rolls. He's basically hitting every 6. And that person is stood right here. And he's fighting everyone that way. He's fighting everyone. Oh, she is. They're fighting everyone both ways, blocking it all off. Then all of a sudden, Coops can go, right, well, I'll tell you what. I've wiped out Chaos. I'm going to go this way and fight these. And that's how it is. That's the last stand then, to try and wipe out as many as you can. But it's you guys who've got to decide what you're doing. You might go, I'll just go one-on-one with this person in front of me. But then all of a sudden you might get blasted off the table by the person next to you. Got to talk to people. Got to talk to people. But there you go. That's going to be the plan anyway. Did that make sense to everyone? No, my drawing wasn't that good. I'm using a mouse. I'm using a mouse to draw. So tomorrow we will continue with the Custodes. We'll try and get as much of this guy painted as we can. He's starting to look good. And we'll try and get as much of this guy painted as we can. Trying to make him look good. Because if I can get them done, get the Land Raider finished, get the Contemptor finished, I'll have quite a few ready for Saturday. You're going to be the army that tries to hold up. Well, that's what it'll be. You'll get there. What are you taking, Seismic? Are you taking Space Marines before the Emperor? So what'll happen is, Coops, if you're with that, Coops and his couple... Well, depending on how many people go, we might have 2 or 3 lieutenants. And like one on one side, one on the other, bolstering and stuff like that. So it's all about communication. So like Coops might custom Black Templar with Night Sun. So Coops might go, right, I want him to hold there. I don't want him to move any foot because there's a big force coming this way and stuff like that. So it's all about strategizing, and then the winner gets the bragging rights. Day 1 10th edition. You're taking 45 gaunts with other bigger models. That's cool. So I already know we've got so far we're splitting it nice and even. Good versus bad. Because Grease Piece is taking... He's probably going to take his Blood Angels unless he gets his Chaos done. There's Chaos. On that side, there's Coops. Then there's Nids. Then there's Custom. Then there'll be World Eaters. Who else is going? Another Space Marines. It's working quite well. Well, it's a few people I've been speaking to. They're going to be taking like Necrons, Tau. So it'd be quite cool. Now, if it turns out that we've got... I don't know, let's say there's 50 tables and it's 30 Space Marines and 20 others, then unfortunately 5 of the Space Marines will have to turn traitor. So we'll do that. And funnily enough, I might just pick Templars just for a giggle. But yeah, I'm going to leave it there. Tower Band. Tau can just sit at the back, just blasting everyone off the table. That's what I mean. You got to work together. You might have a World Eater army, right? And you've got to run forward and run forward and run forward. But next year... sorry, not World Eater Army. So you could be going against Tau, but you could be sat there with just... well, Tau would be on your side anyway. I don't know why they're banned. But you could have like, I don't know, someone next to you might have 3 Gladiator Lancers. And you're like, I'm getting shot off the table, can you help out? And then all of a sudden his 3 Lancers have blown off 3 of his big units and stuff like that. It's all about getting the strategy right on the day. And the dice rolls, obviously. Pray to the dice gods the day before. You know, maybe sacrifice a goat or something. What do you reckon, Capra? How would you get the dice to work?
I wouldn't know. I don't play.
What would you do? What would you do to appease the gods and try and get them to be on your side with the dice rolls?
Play orcs so that I have all the dice.
And believe that all the dice will make the rolls.
If I throw 50 dice, you know, some of them's got to hit.
You got to think that's orcs, though. Not always guaranteed with orcs, unfortunately.
No.
But yeah.
Same for the Imperial Guard, though.
Yes.
You need some Imperial Guards in there. You can't have a big fight like that without the wall of men.
I need to message a guy called Bats who's on Valrak's Discord. I need to try and find his details and message him, see if he fancies coming, because when we went to war, I'll show you a picture now. When we went to Warhammer World the last time, he took a Krieg army. Let me see if I can find it on the Discord. And this was just pure. It was just so many infantry. It was ridiculous. I think he's still lost though.
Imagine if you had somebody playing in the centre, one of the lieutenants in the centre who was just playing imp guards, and they had drop ships of some description, so you could just literally pick them up and move them across to like the far table.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, just bring in like a Thunderhawk or something. Just
a Thunderhawk with a regiment, just randomly drop them off in the middle of the battlefield.
Bats might have problems travelling, but I'll still want to ask him. What date did we go? Here we go, found it. Right. Let's find Bats' me. So yeah, let's go through it. Oh shit. Let's go through them one by one. So that was Walker's Ultramarines. So obviously he's got Redemptor Executioner. He's got Gladiator, but it's a Gladiator bloody Reaper, which is the anti-infantry one. 2 Vindicators. And then a shed load of bloody Vitrix. And he's got some infiltrators. He's got Titus with all his dudes. Kato
Those infiltrators are the ones that can attack twice, can't they?
No, not them ones. I think that's in I think that's in Cursors, I think. But that was Walker's army. And then he was playing against these Necrons. Necrons won, actually, on the day. So there was them, and there was most of them. Not all of them could go in. New Nightbringer model and stuff like that. And then, so here's Bats' army. So we had all of them Krieg. So Krieg on foot, High Marshal, Krieg cavalry, Krieg heavy weapons. Then we had more Krieg on this side. That's what you want. Krieg, more Krieg, all the Kriegs. But he paints an army in like about 5 minutes. Yeah. All the shovels. He paints an army in like 5 minutes. And he was playing against Ultramarines as well. Dank decided to be Mr. Sweaty Meta guy and take a Knight, which is what Seismic's doing. He took a Knight with his Blood Angels, playing against Chaos Gamers. So there's some of his Blood Angels, so Lamartis with Jump Assault Intercessors and Death Company Dreadnought. There's Dank, in case anyone wonder what Dank looks like when you hear him talking. But yeah, he was playing against Chaos, and Chaos won again. There were some Tyranids. I think that was Nuz's lad playing against. Who was he playing against? Oh, he was playing against Grey Knights. And yeah, he was playing Grey Knights. Oops. And then this was me against Nuz. So Nuz hid his little guy there, but unfortunately, Lucius decided to hack his head off, which I thought was funny. So I had my Noise Marines versus Nuz's custom chapter. It was, and this guy. You see, he was walking around. He's on all like a lot of the Warhammer TV shows and stuff. But yeah, my boys did me proud. Fulgrim didn't. Fulgrim lasted about 3 minutes, only because where I put him, Nuz kind of psyched me out a little bit because where I put him, where is it? Or where I wanted to put him. Where's a picture of our game? I got more of everyone else's game than my own. Yeah, didn't get one. But he said, I might knock him off with my elbow. I'm like, right, okay. And then I moved him over too far and he got blasted by Hellblasters and Dreadnoughts and stuff like that and ended up dying. But Lucius just decided to save the day. And I'd never played EC before and I won. So I am undefeated at Warhammer World. Which is nice. But yeah, how's... Crusader, how is the Defiler's put together? Have you tried it yet? Mutilators went together dead easy. Mutilators were cool. Kravik Morn's easy to put together. In the middle of doing some Venatari. They're not too bad to go together, in fairness. You just get 3 sculpts, though. That's the only thing I don't like. So with 6 models in it, you get 2 sculpts of the same. You can change, like, the wings, which you've got about 4 or 5 different variants on the wings. But then you get to choose your weapons. You can have spears, or you can have a pistol and a shield, and your shield's one weapon, like a melee weapon. But they're pretty cool. Right, I am going to disappear, only because I'm shattered, a bit hungry, and I need to move all my shit and stuff. So yeah. But thanks, everyone. Thank you for the members by Michael and Mike as well. That's got us to 20. So we've got 20 quid prize fund so far. Giveaway a week today, so we're going to do a quiz with some giveaways. All the stuff off Amazon has arrived, all like the back scratches, the poo slingshots, the mankinis and stuff. They're all here. Just waiting for me t-shirts and hoodies to turn up, and once they're done, I'm going to start posting them out next week. So keep an eye out for that. But yeah, Sunday is giveaway day, so everyone come, answer the questions, get some free rolls, and maybe win some vouchers. But yeah, right, I'm going to go. Thanks, everyone. Take care. You're all amazing. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye, everyone. Bye-bye.